Welcome to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, Tennessee. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Condors and the Memphis Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, I caught up with the Condors head coach. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's King. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Condors offense will go to work first. And here comes the sophomore running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball. Here comes the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. Might as well stick with him. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Hunt is on its way. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Tigers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And we take a look at this junior transfer running back. Churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. Back to pass, it's Nolan. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Makes a grab and room to run. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to 1st down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Brown. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Here's the give off the left side. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They go right back to him. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Pulls and fired complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. To the air, it's Nolan. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The run inside. It's coming. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He stopped right at the 15-yard line. Needed a little bit more to move the chains. Chip shot field goal from here, but will they go for it on fourth down? Sends it back in motion. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Finds him out of the backfield. And it's caught, and he is stopped short. You have to get past the marker on that route. On the option. The ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. On the option. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Condors will send out the punt unit. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Makes a move. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. Special teams coming through. The third aspect of the game, delivering big time. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The run from the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Right back to him on the ground. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
And it'll be the Condors will punt this one away. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. Working the middle. It's complete. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got him.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option of working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll run play action. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Fires quickly. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
I like that play call there. 3rd and short, QB goes under center. You got the back in the backfield, and everybody's thinking it's going to be a run play. Instead, you throw the football when the defense isn't expecting it to keep your offense on the field.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you run it back. He gets out there faster. Got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left, too.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. On the move. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Memphis heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Moving out to the right. Lets it fly. It's complete to the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. To throw, it's Nolan. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Memphis! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
And I like the decision to go for it, and I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch, huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Condors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. On target. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running back he not only can just dump it off to, but can actually be dangerous as a receiver.
Agreed, Reese. It's not just check downs or screens or swing routes or flat routes. This guy can get vertical, and he can all of a sudden start stressing defenses in the second level. What a weapon it is to have this guy in your backfield.
Flips it out to the back. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard, and now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the air. It's right. It's complete on the right side.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. That's reeled in. It's Covey. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. So they're facing third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. And they can't make the play on third down. Memphis will be forced to punt. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Here's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. They'll leave it with him. And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. Now Memphis uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. To the air, it's Nolan. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. And he's on the balls out after that big play. Defense got it, they're on the run. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the number 9 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's Ole Miss looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game inside Liberty Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Chapman. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Looking to pass. It's Milwin. Release to the back. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run the option. Fights off the defender. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it again. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Condors! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
You know, a big part of a quarterback's accuracy is his ability to step into throws. To be accurate, you've got to be able to be on balance, stepping in and following through. And because of that pass rush, that QB had no shot.
He's got it on the right. Oh, what a move to get open. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. The option look. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
The short hands. It's Garrison. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And it'll be the Condors right after the huge play through the air back to the line. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. On the option. Looking for room at the 30. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Condors have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. On second and goal, he gets another chance. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. They'll run the option. Striving for the goal line, loose football. And he falls on top of his own fumble. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. Barrels ahead. Goal line defense on fourth down, and they give him nothing, making the stop at the 2. They're backed up, first and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Covey. Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll go right back to him. Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Looks as if he'll have enough to pick up the Memphis first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first down.
Trying to beat the D deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. So now it's second and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Covey. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They'll test the right side. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to it. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Zings it complete to the right. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Makes the catch. It's Walden.
You're going to have to design something a little bit better than that, fellas. I mean, you're throwing the football, you get 1 yard, and that was not an easy catch by the way. He toe-tapped, made sure he got his foot down, but I don't know if that was worth it for a 1 yard gain.
Across the 25, he's got room. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. And back to the air on second down. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score. He's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Under fire. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
It was a massive missed opportunity failing on that 4th down, so they're trailing. There's a little bit less than 3 minutes to go here. Their defense has got to be able to get the ball back here quickly for them to have any shot.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Perkins. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. And it'll be the Condors want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. He's going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Bought a little time, lets it go. On target. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose,
touchdown Memphis! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Salt interwove, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's King. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Now on the option. Fighting off the defender. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Goes to the option. Could be an alley. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Solid run on the last play, gives this offense another 1st down. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun. Give on the inside. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.